go. Where's everyone at? I mean, yesterday everyone showed up at like 5 minutes late, so it's all good. Scott's here. That's all that matters. Scott, tell us what's a win in your week so far.
We had a great full day event yesterday called Keller Cup, a golfing tournament among the market centers in our region. We had a great turnout, great fun. Just a reminder of taking time off, taking away from the office, connecting with people.
Love that. It's kind of like we're in the people business, huh? Strange. How dare we go do stuff and connect with people? How dare we?
How dare we forget to do that?
Yeah, no, I think the most important thing we can do for our careers is to remember that we are in the people business, and that means going out there and connecting with people. Huh, strange. Yes, social media is a connecting with people, but it's not nearly as impactful as getting out there belly to belly, face to face, kissing hands and shaking babies. That being said, who else has a winter celebration, something you're just dang proud of? Jim
I
Fuller's
submitted two offers on a buyer this morning,
nice.
4 a.m., and that was an SOI from a party that I went to on the 4th of July.
4th of
What?
July. What? Where'd you go, Fab?
I had three closings yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Damn, straight off the plane from Mexico, too.
She's
I
all
mean,
I would have stayed on my yacht in Mexico, but I had to come back and do business.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
that's cool.
Other win celebrations. Now that the rest of you are on the call, or at least your pictures are, win celebrations.
Had 3 straight days of choking down discussing AG1.
It's not that bad.
It's
You
pretty
bite
bad.
your tongue, Jim. You bite your tongue.
It is so bad.
I love my
There's
chocolate.
nobody that actually likes it.
I do.
I do.
You weirdos.
Yep.
And the ones that stand out are the ones that get selected, my dude. Sometimes that's a good thing. Not in a sniper scope, but whatever. All right. Wednesday, we talk about objections, something we're working through, situations. What do you got? What do you want to talk about? Make yourselves a little bit stronger today.
Hmm.
Jim, are you going to Disneyland? You're wearing a Disney shirt and you're walking awfully fast.
That's because we're running late to school.
You wanted to walk.
Clock.
Didn't want to walk, needed to walk. There's a difference.
Well, your daughter's a smart one. You need to walk. We all do. If I could make this a walk and talk, I would. I even thought about that as creating a walking group now that it's not 9,000 degrees in the morning.
God, it's so nice in the mornings now and at nighttime.
So gorgeous. I mean, it's like living in San Diego, but in Tucson.
It's what?
Except there's no grass.
Yeah, you guys are like, it's nice every day, all the time. Yeah, that's also
I
why
can't relate.
that's why a broom closet costs $1 million to you guys.
It's a nice broom closet
It is a very
with shelves, maybe.
hidden storage.
Mhm.
But all right, what objections, situations, conversations are you guys having that are sticking points for your business?
So busy. All right, I'll see you. Love you.
Not every day can be a mindset motivation call where you just get to sit back and get preached to. Some days you're gonna have to work.
I think for me, it was the conversation that I had last week with that agent where in the back end, I felt like I was doing what I could to get the property for my clients, but then also realizing that what their offer that they were making was strong and what we were meeting with the seller just wasn't realistic. And I felt like I could try to figure out a way, but then I would also not be advising my clients in the right direction. I don't know. I just feel like I could have done more, but then I'm like, well, what else?
It's your
I don't know.
responsibility too,
My client.
right? And it's not about us. It's not about getting the win for us. It's not about beating the other agent. It's about making sure that our clients' best interests are being serviced. And that means that we're taking care of the people that we've been hired to take care of.
Mhm.
It's not just, oh, I bet we could do this and we could win the deal. It's talking to the buyers and saying, listen, what do you want to do? What's the end goal?
Yeah.
Without knowing their motivation, we can't help them make better decisions. And I think sales is the conveyance of information and enthusiasm in such a way that it encourages people to make a decision that will result in a goal that they have aligned with. Not that we've aligned with, right? You go to the car dealership, the car salesman just want to sell you a car, right? So I don't give a crap about your kids, your dodgeball, or anything like that. I just want to get this metal moved off the road. We used to call it moving metal and smashing bugs.
Mhm.
Does that sound like taking care of the client at all? No, it's very much so self-serving. We
Mhm.
are in that community. We are in the let's make sure we get people the lifestyle that they want to have. And by doing so, they live the life they want to live. Bigger house, smaller house, land, different location, different community. All of these things matter. But their motivation is what aligns us to the questions that we can ask so that we can
Yeah.
then help them make decisions to get into that way. And how do we make, I don't know, say make, we don't make anyone make a decision. How do we encourage somebody to make a decision?
Provide information.
Oh, that's saying that.
Okay. How else?
Ask the right questions.
Mhm.
Right? Gain clarity.
Yeah.
'Cause
Provide options.
yeah, provide options. There's another one. What's the number one job of a real estate agent?
Provide perspective.
Provide perspective. Is now a good time to buy? Is now a good time to sell? People want answers to those questions. Is it a blanket statement for every client?
No.
No. So what do we need?
Information.
We need information so that we can help add to their perspective. To me, yeah, heck yeah, it's a good time to buy and sell because I get paid. That is the selfish side of this business. I am doing this because I want to get paid. I love to help people. I love to see people succeed. I love to see people win. Those are passions of mine. But if I can do that and get paid, we call that a win-win. And as Keller Williams tells us, I know some of you aren't Keller Williams, but it's okay. You're still welcome here. Win-win or no deal. Win-win or no deal. So I need
That's
to know.
like saying that.
Go ahead, Jim.
I was going to say, it's like saying the 9 to 5 person goes into the office just because they like going there.
No. We work to get paid. And if we like what we do, we probably are better at it. There is passion in alignment. If you're doing things that you like to do, you'll probably do them better. If you don't like doing something, you're going to do the bare minimum. Could you guys imagine on this morning call if I didn't like doing this? What would it be like?
Boring and dull.
For
We would-
everyone.
We wouldn't have one. I would be like, you know what? You guys aren't paying me to do this. I'm not doing it. Right? If you guys all paid $10 a month to be on this call, I will continue to do it. No, I do it because of the passion. I do it because of the people. I do it because I like doing it. So, yes, we do get paid for what we're doing. It's part of the reason we're doing it. The compensation goes along with the task. But we want to find the win for the other side. And that win is, why do you want to buy? Why do you want to sell? We unroot motivations and then we ask questions. So how do we unroot motivation and ask questions in a simple format? Don't
Tell me
overcome
more.
someone other than Walking Jimmy.
ask about what's important to them, their values.
Okay, that's a big part. Caitlin said ask questions. So what questions are we asking?
I'm one of those straight shooters, though. I'd be asking them why it is that they want to buy or why it is that they want to sell. What is their motivation for doing it?
Okay. I mean, that's a straight shooting answer. I would get rid of the word why. You said a better question, what is your motivation? Not why are you doing this? It's what is your motivation? Change why out of your vernacular, guys. Get rid of why. I want you to have a big why to live on, but I don't want you to ask why in questions. Agatha.
I think it's also trying to understand the person's vision, right? When they're making a property purchase, most likely, unless they're just an investor or something, most likely they're starting a new phase, starting a new chapter. That means they have a vision for what that phase is going to be like, and this property is part of that. So they might be talking to you about the property, but what you want to understand is the bigger picture because they might even have limited information that they use to say, this is the kind of property I want, right? So if you understand the bigger picture, you might say, okay, that's one kind of property we can look at. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And really kind of connect with them as like a partner in creating that next phase for them. I think that's how you can learn more.
It sounds like you're asking questions so that you can understand their perspective, so that you can add more perspective. Is if we don't know what they're trying to accomplish, or we don't know the understanding that they are running off of, we're starting our GPS without a beginning location. And we have a foggy end route, right? I tell you right now, let's go on a road trip. What's your first question? Where?
Where?
Where are we going? And your second question might be, why are we going? Third question might be, who are we going with? And then the fourth question, or maybe the third question, depending on how your brain works, when are we leaving? Because some of you are planners and need time. You're like, I need to know what I'm doing, where I'm going, how I'm getting there.
And also, what are the snacks?
And then other people are like, will there be snacks?
My first thought is, are we taking a motorcycle or a car?
There we go. How are we getting there? Right? Same question. Well, we do the same thing in objection handling. Other than blank, right? What's the objection? Other than blank, what's keeping us from blank? Well, that question, that very simple framework, other than blank, what's keeping us from blank, requires you to understand their motivation, requires you to understand the GPS endpoint. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Right? Other than the interest rates, what's keeping you from owning a house next to your daughter? Not other than the interest rates, what's keeping you from buying a house? Which one has more emotional impact?
First one.
Other than the time of year, what's keeping you from selling your house and moving closer to family? Right? Now I'm triggering their why. I'm unrooting that motivation. Because some people's motivation will be the reason they don't do something. I don't need to sell. When the prices are right. When interest rates come down. Any other logical insight? Anything. Logical insert here, BS. No. I want to know what is the magic behind it. What is the essence? What do you get when you sell? What do you get when you buy? Just helped the lady close a house on a new build. Broker level deal. The other agent botched it. So here I am, Big Dan to the rescue. I get to help close out this new build, and I've got no information other than the fact that this lady is on fire. She is mad as hell, and the deal is going south. What do you think my first questions are?
Something about like what she's unhappy about or what didn't meet her expectations.
Hey, before we jump into all that, would you tell me what happened? What happened? What were you expecting? What could have gone better? Where can I help? right? I'm getting the picture. Now I've got a whole site. Okay. Well, her name's Brandy. Miss Brandy, would you tell me why you wanted to buy a house? Or I can't remember the conversation. It's like, what had you looking at a different home? You just bought the one you're in. And after multiple conversations and lots of tears and some screaming on her end, she said, my dog is sick and can't climb the stairs anymore. And I'm tired of having that experience. This lady bought a brand new house because of her wiener dog not being able to walk up the stairs. Does that make any logical sense?
No.
No.
To her, it does.
Yeah,
To
to
me it
some
does.
people it does.
But to her,
100%.
that's the thing, is to us, it's like, why would you? That's stupid. No, but to her, it meant everything. She had 2 kids. She didn't care about the kids walking up and downstairs. It was the dog. You know what? Every moment after that point, hey, we're going to get you this house. We're going to get it taken care of so you and your dog have a better existence. So your dog can have a better life. She sends me a picture the other day. And what do you think's in the picture?
The dog.
Stairs. I said stairs, but that was pretty funny.
Look, it's a dog.
Yeah, that's so cute. I love though that it's a teeny tiny dog and she could have easily carried it up the stairs, but that's another topic.
That's not the point. That's not the point here, right? But that was the thing is, and I said, you know what? Hey, I know this is frustrating. I know you're going through a lot of stuff. I know things have gone bad. I'm here to help move you forward so that you can have a better place for your family and your dog. Now we're back on the same ground. Now we're working together because now it's not like, oh, we want to get your house sold. We want to buy a new one. No, now it's all about that next chapter. Unroot the motivation. Find out why they're doing something without asking directly, why are you doing that? Who are you buying the house for? Who is causing you to want to sell? What has happened in your life that buying a house makes sense? Tell me more about what you're trying to accomplish so that I can give you the better perspective of how to get there, and then ask questions to help unroot some of your reluctancy to move forward. Raise your hand if you will not do something that you do not know. You have to research it to death before you'll make an action. Right? There are 25 of us on this call.
That's my high. That's my high SP talking.
Seven-ish of you raised your hands, which is roughly how much? 6, 7. It's about 25%. 25% of you, which represent a community of people at large, need a bunch of information before you make a decision. Okay, next question. Raise your hand if you need to feel like it's a good decision before you'll do something. Weird. Six of you. It's almost like it's another 25%. How many of you don't care what it feels like, what the data is, just get it done?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes, yeah. Oh, weird. Another 6 of you, 25%. Okay. Anyone know where I'm going with this? Can you guess? There are 4 major pillars of personalities: direct, influenced, cautious, and steadfast. DISC. And if you are aligned with one of those, then you know how your people think, right? I'm a direct individual. I am a driver. High D. I'm a DI, not an ID. I am definitely driver first. Don't waste my time with bullshit. You have to ask for me to be in shenanigans mode. But once I'm in shenanigans mode, all I, baby. Let's have fun. But I don't need the facts. I don't need the data. I need the bullet points. I need the solution. What are you trying to do? Let's get there. right? Now, if you're that type of person, that's the type of information the people you're looking to service need, right? Now you can ask better questions to help them overcome objections. A high D's objection isn't end of the world. They just want information you haven't provided. Right? A lot of people don't like high D's because like, will you take a reduced commission? How do you respond to a high D that wants you to do something?
No.
Direct. Direct. Thank you for asking, but no. Okay. All right. Thank you. Move on. Some of you eyes out there are like, but I don't want to make him upset at me. You're not. I'm not going to get mad at you. If I go to Starbucks, okay, give me the Big Dan discount. They're like, we can't do that. I'm like, fuck Starbucks. I'm never coming here again. No, I'm like, all right. I tried. Thanks. High ice, right? Same thing. Got to make them feel the party. Got to make them feel like you care about their emotions. Got to make them like you. And if they don't like the house, or you'll get this shit, it doesn't feel right. Can you tell that my D doesn't speak to that nonsense? Christina, the same thing. She's all, it doesn't feel right. Get out of here with your emotions. You know what doesn't feel right? Braille, okay? But it's important for somebody. The same thing. Your objections are the same way. You have to go back to the feeling side of things. Hey, I feel that there's a concern with this. So what feeling has you stopping the buying process?
No one to get scammed.
Vibe, right? Vibe, hey, the vibe is off, man. Another feeling side of things is the S's, the high S's. My high S's, yeah, Jim's like me. What do? We research the shit out of something to make sure that we're not upsetting anybody. Mostly ourselves. We don't want to rock the boat. And this is buying and selling houses. Are those not big lifestyle changes? So we have to assure them, same thing. We come back and, hey, Trey, I know you want to buy a house. I know it's going to be a big hurdle. There's going to be a lot of moving parts. It's going to be uncomfortable for a while. And when we get past all of that, you'll be able to live that life that you told me. Am I not calming the waters a little bit? Your objection handling isn't the words you use as much as it is the evidence of who you're using them to. Can I come in with the same script on every single client?
No.
Absolutely not. I become robotic, and I've probably alienated 3 out of the 4. So we ask questions so we can understand people's perspective, but we also ask questions so we can understand people's personality. And lastly, the high C's, the ones that I have the hardest time with, and these are your analytical people. I need more information. Can you explain that to me? Can you tell me this? Can you show me that? Can you provide this? No. I have given you everything the internet has, and if it's not enough information, I'm sorry, there's not more out there. Make a friggin' decision. However, give them time to think. Give them the information. Allow them a safe space. Hey, Jim, I know there's a lot of information that you're going to need to take down on this, and it's important for you to make the right decision. But other than needing more information on literally everything we've talked about, what would keep you from moving forward with selling your house?
I've also learned working with a high C is illustrate, like detailed illustration of what the next steps are going to look like. I call it like a safe island approach. As soon as we get the offer accepted, we can expect this, and this, and then we're going to order inspections and the appraisal. And then once those contingencies are removed, we're likely done. I'm explaining the entire process ahead of time. And then when that step comes, they're still going to ask, what's the next step?
Yeah. But now there's something they go back on. But you have the thing is, other than blank, what's keeping you from blank? But you have to word it in a way that makes sense to the people you're talking to. Hey, I know you don't have a lot of time to make a decision. I want to make sure you have all the information you need. What additional information do you need right now to make a decision today? Who am I speaking to? D. I see someone trying to make the D sign. D's. Hi, D's, right? It's urgency. You guys, you heard the urgency. What additional information do you need today to make a decision today? Urgency. Immediacy. Are you catching some of this? Objection handling is very important to understand the motivation behind why they're doing it, the personality type you're dealing with, and being able to ask questions and provide feedback that will align with the certain, phenotype that you're talking to.
Hey, Dan,
Yes, go ahead.
didn't you share before, like during Ignite one time or something, a video, maybe it was like a Jeff Glover video or somebody's that made it like easy or helped you understand how to identify those personality types?
Yeah, there's a Glover video out there. I'll have to find it and I'll put it in our group chat. I'll put it in the WhatsApp chat. So, and I think all of you are on the WhatsApp chat so far. If
I
you're
think you even did a seminar, Dan, that should be on the YouTube on disc as well.
Yeah, we did. So a few months ago on our lives, if you go to YouTube under Big Dan Caldwell under lives, and you go all the way back to, holy shit, that was a while ago.
I think it was almost 6 months ago.
Yeah, we did a 4-day series on disc profiles and how to communicate with them. All right, so starting March 5th, going back March 4th, March 3rd, and February 28th, 27th. So we skipped one of those. Was, are you willing to be successful? So we did that. High I's, high D's, high C's, high I's. Go back and watch those. And there's a lot of communication we talked about in there that you can have with working with D's, working with S's, working with C's, working with I's, so that you have better communication. After all, objections are only signals that the people you're talking to don't have the information they need to move on to the next step. Most objections are smoke screens. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's just somebody asking you without directly saying, I need more information. Or I haven't heard something I need to hear. Or I heard something I don't like. Are they going to be truthful and honest and say, I don't like the way you explained your open house thing? No, they're going to be like, you know what? We need to think about it. Okay. Other than needing some time to think and make sure you're making the right decision, what's keeping you from moving forward with me today? Now I've just unhooked their automatic responses, and I might get a more real, hey, you said this about open houses. Would you explain that more? Oh, absolutely. One last question I'll give you guys. It's a magic bullet. What did you not hear today that you need to hear to make a decision? Was anyone prepared for that question?
Repeat it, Dan. Sorry.
No, bullets only get fired once, Fabi. We have to watch the live and repeat. What did you not hear today that you needed to hear in order to make a decision today? Get used to asking that question. Because you're like, you know what? We're going to think about it. Oh, that's fantastic. Like you, I have to think about big decisions like this, but let me ask you, what information did you not hear today that you needed to hear in order to make a decision right now? Does that not get the wheels moving? I got a lot of stoic faces. I appreciate those of you who have live action faces like smiles, nods, head nods, and confused. It lets me know that you're listening. The rest of yous?
So, what did you not hear today? Wait, my bad. Not hear.
That's how I feel.
It's okay. That's why we talk about it. Again, go back to the objection. It's other than blank what's keeping you from blank. So we need to think about it. I completely understand that, Trey. Like you, I need to think about these big decisions. Let me ask, what information did you not hear today that you needed to hear in order for you to make a decision right now?
Oh shit, I'm throwing that in a cold call today, Dan. I like that one. Yep, I'm throwing that in there.
Again, guys, I'm not trying to drive you to my YouTube just to increase my YouTube traffic. I'm just letting you know that these resources are there for you. Mostly. I totally forgot to go live on Monday, and that's a big kick in the pants because Monday was a fantastic call. However, a lot of them are on there. There's hundreds of videos, 160 to be exact, that you can go and be a part of. And there's pearls in every one of them. So remember, other than blank, what's keeping you from blank. Doesn't have to be those exact words. You can change and switch and edit those words to make the most sense to the person that is receiving them. Just because you're a high D doesn't mean you talk to everyone like a high D. They'll call you a jerk. Trust me, I've been there. Remember, it's about the person you're talking to. Help provide perspective. And in that, you'll be able to uncover more clues and information to help you motivate people to make decisions that will help them get to where they want to go. Sounds good? Did you learn something today?
Always.
Always do. Thank you.
I learned
Thank you,
something.
Dan.
I learned who pays attention. I learned who's going to make money.